American Idol producers are panicking a bit. This comes after the shocking top 14 results. However, they are concerned that the finalists are going to be all men. This is something that they are not prepared for. However, they are trying to do everything they can to get the women to shine. Now there are only 4 women left in the competition. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Top 14 results shock everyone, 6 eliminated. American Idol is getting further along in the competition. However, there were 6 contestants eliminated in the last episode. The top 14 were revealed, and it shocked everyone. Only 4 women remain in the competition. Kayla Richardson, Hannah Harper, Ray, and Kendall Inskeep are the only women left competing. The men who made it are Brooks, Jesse Findling, Lucas Leon, Danielle Stallworth, Philman Lee, Jake Thistle, Braden Rumfelt, Julian Callell, Jordan McCullough, and Chris Tungseth. Fans love all of the contestants and think they are all talented. However, seeing 10 of the 14 contestants be men was not what anyone expected. In the world of competitive talent shows and high-stakes competitions, few moments are as electrifying as the final results. The anticipation, the suspense, the dreams at stake, everything culminates in that one decisive announcement. But sometimes, the results defy all expectations, leaving fans and contestants alike stunned. This year's most talked about event delivered just such a shockwave, with the top 14 results turning the entire competition on its head and 6 contestants facing unexpected elimination. The stage was set for glory. The evening began with the usual fanfare, dazzling lights, roaring applause, and a buzz of excitement that filled the air. Contestants, dressed to impress, stood nervously as the host took the stage. The audience was packed, and viewers around the world watched intently, eager to see who would rise and who would fall. This season's competition had been fierce. Talent was abundant, and the judges had their work cut out for them. Many believed the top spots were already secured by the frontrunners, a handful of contestants who had consistently wowed the audience with their performances. But as the night unfolded, it became clear that nothing was certain. The top 14 unveiled. When the host announced the top 14, reactions ranged from cheers to anxious silence. The finalists included seasoned veterans, dark horse contenders, and surprising newcomers. Among them were the fan favorites who had dominated social media, as well as underdogs who had been underestimated. The tension was palpable as the contestants waited for their fate. Each performance had been meticulously judged, and now, the results were about to be revealed. Shock number 1. The unexpected drop of a front-runner. The first surprise came early. The judges announced that one of the season's consistent frontrunners, a contestant who had been heavily favored to win, was not in the top 10. The crowd gasped as their favorite was called off stage. Many had expected a safe passage, but instead, they faced sudden elimination. This unexpected turn sent ripples through the audience. How could someone so talented, so loved, be eliminated so early? The contestants' expression was a mix of shock and disappointment, but they maintained composure, acknowledging the crowd with a nod. Shock number 2. The rise of the underdog. In a twist that no one saw coming, an underdog contestant who had been largely overlooked throughout the season was announced among the top 4. The journey had been marked by perseverance and grit, but the sheer talent of others had kept them in the shadows. This result sparked cheers from fans who believed in their potential. It was a testament to the unpredictability of the competition and a reminder that sometimes, persistence pays off. Shock number 3. The sudden exit of a fan favorite. Another major upset was the elimination of a fan favorite singer, known for their soulful voice and captivating stage presence. Despite their popularity, the votes didn't favor them this time. As they walked off stage, the crowd's applause was tinged with sadness. Many social media users flooded timelines with messages of support, expressing disappointment but also admiration for the contestants' journey. It was a reminder that in such competitions, popularity isn't always enough. The 6 eliminated, a closer look. By the end of the night, 6 contestants had been eliminated, each with their own story and impact. Here's a closer look at those who faced the heartbreak of elimination. 1. The front-runner who fell short despite months of training and support. This contestant's journey ended prematurely. Judges cited inconsistency in performances, but fans believed politics and votes played a role. 2. the consistent performer who missed the cut. Known for reliability, this contestant's steady performances couldn't quite match the emotional impact of others, leading to their exit. 3. The charismatic dark horse with a unique style, this contestant had amassed a loyal following but fell just short in the final tally. 4. The veteran contestant, an experienced performer who had been in the industry for years, yet the competition proved too tough this time. 5. The young talent, a teenage prodigy with a bright future, but perhaps still too inexperienced to handle the pressure. 6. The surprise elimination, the most shocking of all, a contestant who had been gaining momentum suddenly found themselves out of the race. Reactions and reflections. The elimination of 6 contestants was a shockwave that reverberated across social media platforms. Fans debated the fairness of the results, while others praised the unpredictability as the essence of true competition. Experts analyzed the voting patterns, suggesting that alliances, strategic voting, and perhaps even biases played a role. Yet, amid the controversy, there was a shared understanding: in this game, anything could happen. The road ahead. With half of the finalists gone, the competition is now more intense than ever. The remaining 8 contestants face new challenges, pushing themselves harder to secure their place in the finale. For many eliminated contestants, the journey is just beginning. Some plan to return stronger next season, while others focus on their careers outside the competition. Their stories continue to inspire fans and aspiring artists alike. Lessons from the shock results. This year's results remind us that in any pursuit, be it talent competitions, sports, or life, expectations can be shattered in an instant. It underscores the importance of resilience, humility, and perseverance. No matter how certain victory may seem, the unpredictable nature of competition keeps us all on our toes, a night to remember. As the curtain falls on this chapter of the competition, one thing is clear: the top 14 results have left a lasting impression. They have demonstrated that talent alone isn't always enough, and that sometimes, fate and fortune decide who advances and who falls. This season will be remembered not just for the winners, but for the dramatic surprises that kept everyone guessing until the very end. And as fans eagerly await the next episodes, one thing is certain: nothing is guaranteed, and the thrill of the unexpected is what makes these moments truly unforgettable. American Idol producers worried about sexism. American Idol producers are worried about the results of the top 14. They are worried about what this could mean for the finals. However, they would not want there to be no women finalists. Production is already discussing how the women who are left can feel highlighted and really shine. Worst case scenario will be the women being cut one by one and a top 8 of all men. The show cannot give special treatment to select people, but they will do everything they can to keep the women in the competition. An insider close to the show let it all spill to the US Sun. Fans are shocked that this is happening. They do not want to see only men in the finals. However, it is all up to America's votes at this point. It seems as though they do not want the finalists to be all men. However, they can only do so much. They cannot alter the votes and have to let America decide. However, the worst case scenario is all of the women being eliminated. Fans were even shocked at the results and are wondering what is going on. However, there is a lot of talent this season, and it is going to be narrowed down. Since its debut in 2002, American Idol has been a defining fixture of American pop culture, launching the careers of numerous household names and shaping the landscape of televised talent competitions. The show's formula, searching for the next big singing sensation, has captivated millions across the nation and beyond. Yet, beneath its glitzy veneer lies a complex web of societal issues, including concerns about sexism and gender bias. In recent years, the producers of American Idol have publicly acknowledged their worries about sexism influencing the show's dynamics. This awareness stems from a broader cultural reckoning with gender equality, as well as internal observations about how gender stereotypes and biases can subtly influence casting decisions, contestant interactions, and viewer perceptions. This article explores the origins of these concerns, the ways sexism manifests within the show, and how producers are attempting to address and mitigate these issues to foster a more equitable environment. Historical context and the rise of gender bias. American Idol has always been a reflection of society's evolving attitudes toward gender roles and stereotypes. Early seasons showcased predominantly male and female contestants, often highlighting stereotypical notions of femininity and masculinity. Female contestants, for example, were frequently judged not only on the vocal talent but also on their appearance and stage presence, which often included an emphasis on beauty standards. Male contestants, on the other hand, were sometimes evaluated more on the vocal prowess and confidence. As the show gained popularity, critics and viewers began to scrutinize whether gender biases subtly influenced the outcomes. Studies on reality TV talent competitions have shown that female contestants often face harsher criticism, are more likely to be judged based on their appearance, and may have a harder time gaining equal airtime and opportunities. Conversely, male contestants sometimes benefit from more forgiving standards or are praised for qualities like confidence and masculinity, which are sometimes less emphasized for women. Producers' recognition of sexism concerns. In recent interviews and public statements, American Idol producers have expressed awareness of these issues. For instance, during the show's 20th season, executive producer Ken Warwick acknowledged that there is an ongoing challenge to ensure that gender bias doesn't influence the judging or the storylines. Similarly, in behind-the-scenes discussions, producers have admitted that the show's editing process can sometimes reinforce stereotypes, highlighting emotional, vulnerable female contestants or portraying male contestants as confident and assertive. The recognition of sexism as a concern has prompted producers to reflect on their roles in shaping narratives that might inadvertently perpetuate stereotypes. They emphasize their commitment to fairness and equality, aiming to create a platform where talent is judged solely on merit rather than gendered expectations. Manifestations of sexism in American Idol. Despite best intentions, sexism manifests in various subtle and overt ways within the American Idol ecosystem. 1. Judging and criticism patterns. Studies and anecdotal reports suggest that female contestants often receive more appearance-based criticism, while males are critiqued more on vocal ability and stage presence. Female contestants may be told to smile more or dress differently, reinforcing gender stereotypes about femininity and attractiveness. Male contestants are often praised for confidence, swagger, or physicality, sometimes at the expense of vocal quality. 2. Editing and storytelling biases. The show's editing process can emphasize certain narratives, such as portraying female contestants as emotional or vulnerable, or highlighting romantic subplots. These storytelling choices can reinforce stereotypes rather than focusing solely on musical talent. Conversely, male contestants are sometimes portrayed as confident or rebellious, aligning with traditional masculinity ideals. 3. Contestant selection and casting. Producers have expressed concern that unconscious biases may influence casting decisions, favoring contestants who fit certain gender stereotypes. For example, female contestants who are conventionally attractive and embody traditional femininity may have an advantage, while male contestants who are less traditionally masculine might face additional hurdles. 4. Audience and social media influence. Viewer reactions and social media commentary can reinforce gender stereotypes. Female contestants may be subject to objectification or sexist comments, while male contestants might face criticism for perceived lack of masculinity or confidence. Producers are aware that these external influences can shape perceptions of fairness and influence voting patterns. Efforts to address and mitigate sexism. Recognizing these challenges, American Idol producers have undertaken several initiatives to promote gender equity. 1. Bias training for judges and staff. The show has implemented bias awareness training for judges, producers, and editing teams. These programs aim to make staff conscious of their unconscious biases and encourage more equitable evaluation criteria. 2. Standardized judging criteria. To reduce subjective biases, the show emphasizes clear, standardized judging rubrics focused on vocal ability, originality, and stage presence. Judges are encouraged to provide constructive, gender-neutral feedback. 3. Diverse casting practices. Producers have committed to casting a diverse range of contestants, actively seeking talent regardless of gender, appearance, or background. This includes outreach to underrepresented groups and efforts to create balanced contestant pools. 4. Equal representation in storytelling. The show strives to present contestants' journeys based on their talent and personal stories rather than reinforcing stereotypes. Efforts include highlighting contestants' musical influences, personal struggles, and growth, rather than focusing solely on appearance or stereotypical narratives. 5. Monitoring and feedback. Producers regularly review social media reactions and viewer feedback to identify patterns of sexism or bias. This real-time monitoring helps in adjusting editorial choices and maintaining a fair environment. Challenges and ongoing debates. Despite these efforts, challenges remain. Critics argue that entrenched societal stereotypes are deeply rooted and difficult to eradicate entirely. Some viewers and contestants have voiced concerns that the show's focus on image and personality sometimes undermines genuine talent. Others highlight that the competitive reality TV format inherently fosters drama and sensationalism, which can perpetuate stereotypes regardless of producer intentions. Furthermore, with the rise of social media, contestants are more vulnerable to public scrutiny and sexist comments, which can influence their confidence and performance. Producers face the ongoing task of balancing entertainment value with fairness and inclusivity, the broader cultural impact. American Idol *'S handling of sexism reflects broader societal conversations about gender equality. As the show continues to evolve, it serves as both a mirror and a catalyst for change. By acknowledging its shortcomings and actively working to address them, the producers demonstrate a commitment to fostering a more equitable platform for aspiring artists. This inclination aligns with a growing trend across entertainment industries to scrutinize and reform gender biases. From Hollywood to music festivals, organizations are increasingly aware of their influence and responsibility to challenge stereotypes. Introduction. In an era where television talent shows have become cultural phenomena, American Idol remains one of the most influential and watched programs in the United States. Celebrating its legacy of discovering raw talent and transforming unknowns into stars, the show has consistently been a mirror reflecting societal shifts, evolving musical tastes, and the ever-changing landscape of entertainment. However, the current season's top 14 contestants have unexpectedly shaken the foundations of the show's usual narrative, sparking debates that extend beyond the stage. The shocking eliminations, unexpected performances, and the controversial reactions from both fans and producers have led to intense discussions about sexism, fairness, and the dynamics of representation in the entertainment industry. This article explores the surprising turn of events in this season's American Idol, analyzing the reasons behind the shocks, the reactions from producers, and the broader implications on gender perceptions and sexism in reality TV. The unfolding of the shock: who are the top 14? As the season progressed, fans and critics alike anticipated a predictable lineup of talented singers, many of whom had built their followings through social media, previous performances, or heartfelt auditions. Yet, when the top 14 was announced, it was a lineup that defied expectations. Several male contestants, previously considered underdogs, surged ahead, while some favored female contenders faced unexpected eliminations. Notably, a handful of women who had been frontrunners in early rounds found themselves eliminated in the middle of the competition, sparking outrage among their supporters. The initial shock stemmed from the fact that the show's dynamics appeared to favor male contestants in critical moments, with some fans pointing to the way performances were judged, the narrative framing by hosts, and the editing choices made by producers. Producers' concerns, the gender balance and its impact. Behind the scenes, producers began voicing concerns about the mounting controversy. Traditionally, American Idol has prided itself on showcasing a balanced gender representation, but this season's trend threatened that reputation. In private meetings, producers discussed the potential fallout, not just in terms of viewer ratings but also regarding their public image. The perception that the show might be subtly biased or that certain contestants were being unfairly scrutinized or overlooked due to gender became a hot topic. Sources close to the production revealed that some producers worried about being perceived as perpetuating sexism. With social media amplifying every decision, the show faced the challenge of balancing entertainment, fairness, and social responsibility. The role of performance and song choice. One key factor in the season's shocks has been the performances and song choices. Critics argue that the contestants who advanced often did so because of strategic song choices, stage presence, or emotional storytelling that resonated with judges and audiences. However, some female contestants faced harsher critique for similar performances, with comments that seemed to focus more on their appearance or stage demeanor rather than vocal ability. Conversely, some male contestants received praise for performances that critics deemed average or even subpar. This disparity has fueled accusations of gender bias, with viewers pointing out that the judging criteria may inadvertently favor male performers or penalize women for factors unrelated to singing talent, social media and fan reactions. The power of social media has been particularly evident this season. Fans have taken to platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit to voice their frustrations and observations. Hashtags such as #FairnessInIdol and #StopSexismInTV trended multiple times during the season. Many fans accused the show of gender favoritism, citing specific performances where they believed judges' comments were biased. Others pointed out that female contestants often received more personal criticism, while male contestants were praised for similar flaws. The outrage extended beyond viewers to former contestants and industry insiders, many of whom shared stories of similar biases in the entertainment world. The industry context: sexism in the entertainment world. The controversy surrounding American Idol is not isolated. It echoes broader issues of sexism prevalent in the entertainment industry, where women often face double standards regarding appearance, talent, and emotional expression. Historically, female artists have struggled with objectification and unfair critique, while male artists often receive more leeway in performance style or vocal imperfections. Critics argue that reality TV, as a microcosm of society, continues to reflect these disparities. The current season's shocks have reignited calls for greater gender equality, transparency in judging, and the implementation of measures to prevent bias. The show's response: addressing the concerns. In response to the mounting criticism, the producers issued a statement emphasizing their commitment to fairness and diversity. They acknowledged that the season had seen unexpected results and that they were reviewing their judging criteria and production approach. Some insiders suggest that the show might introduce new guidelines for judges, emphasizing objectivity and consistency. Additionally, there are calls for more transparent voting processes, where audience votes are given more weight to balance out subjective judging. The producers also hinted at potential changes in future seasons, including diversity training for judges and increased representation of women in decision-making roles behind the scenes. The future of American Idol: lessons and reforms. The shocks of this season have served as a wake-up call for American Idol and similar talent shows. They underscore the importance of addressing biases and ensuring that talent, not gender stereotypes, determines success. Industry experts predict that the show may evolve to incorporate more inclusive practices, such as blind auditions or more diverse judging panels. These steps could help rebuild trust and demonstrate genuine commitment to equality. For contestants, the season serves as a reminder of the importance of perseverance and resilience amid controversy. It also highlights the need for viewers to remain critical and advocate for fairness in entertainment. Broader reflection: what does this mean for society? The controversy surrounding American Idol is a reflection of ongoing societal debates about sexism, representation, and fairness. Reality TV, with its wide reach, has the power to influence perceptions and norms. By shining a spotlight on these issues, the show has inadvertently become a platform for important conversations about gender equality. It urges audiences and industry insiders alike to examine their biases and work towards a more equitable entertainment landscape. Conclusion: the unexpected twists and turns of this season's American Idol Top 14 have stirred controversy and prompted introspection within the industry. While the shocks have challenged the show's traditional narrative, they also open the door for positive change. As the season progresses, all eyes are on how producers, judges, and viewers will respond. Will American Idol continue to reflect societal biases, or will it evolve to become a more just and inclusive platform? Only time will tell. What remains clear is that conversations about sexism, fairness, and representation are more vital than ever, and American Idol, whether intentionally or not, has become a part of that dialogue.